All right, guys, we are live with episode 5 of a Gamer's Mic podcast. And hope you guys enjoyed the new intro. Shout out to the guy who made it for me. I'll drop his stuff down below. You can click on him if anyone else needs any intros. Go give him a shout. He's pretty good. And he did it for me in the same day that I asked. So cool deal. Appreciate it again. We got a few things to talk about. I don't even have my notes ready because I'm very unprepared right now. The Call of Duty Modern Warfare Battle Royale news, guys, just got leaked not too long ago, and I want to do a little screen share with you while I read it too, because I just kind of found out about it. Let's go ahead and move this on over. Give me some time to move it. All right, so what you're seeing on your screen is what I just read. And I'll just read it also for the people who are driving in the car listening and not watching. So, guys, the Battle Royale mode, such as the map locations, a 200-player count per match, and a unique respawn token available to players to let them return to a match when they're downed, but only once per match, which is awesome because obviously in Battle Royale, when you go down, it's the biggest bummer. So I guess you get one more chance in there. But I'm kind of leaning on both ways. So, I kind of see how that's cool, but also kind of see how that can annoy some people as well. Because it is Battle Royale. You're not supposed to, if you die, you should be out. So far, Activision and Infinity Ward haven't confirmed any details. In fact, accounts showing the leaks on Twitter and YouTube have been removed due to copyright strikes, blah, blah. So, guys, I will say this is the only video that I found, and I'm not going to click on it just because I'm not trying to get copyright as well strike. So, I'm not even going to click on it. But if you guys want to go check it out, this is it right here. It's what it looks like. And, yeah, guys, it's going to be – I don't know when it's going to come out. That's kind of what the big bummer is for me. Is no one knows when is it going to come out, and definitely how big is the what's it called, upload going to be, the download or the installation. It's the last one that we had. The update was 68 gigabytes, and if that upholds, I feel like a 200 player map, I'm sure they'll have other stuff added on the update. We might be seeing a 100 gigabyte update, and get ready, guys. Get your external hard drives ready. Go ahead and buy one if you don't have one, because you're gonna need it with this new Call of Duty. I mean, it is what it is, and it's fun. I mean, I feel like all the updates though have been spot on. The first few have been all right, and then especially this past one has been the best one whenever you brought in Rust, and we haven't really got to talk about Rust since I played it. The last episode was whenever I was installing the update, and I got to play it a lot. New CDL playlist was awesome. I've been playing that a bunch, and they got they had a new Valentine's Day kind of theme, so I don't know when they're gonna update on that, but they had like a 3v3 snipers. They've had a bunch of stuff, and I like how they're switching it up. The one thing I kind of want them to keep is the 1v1, 2v2, and 3v3 gunfight. I want that to be their own mode, and I want people to be able to play that anytime they want. And there was one thing, I think it was like 2 weeks ago maybe, where the gunfight was a custom gunfight. And that was whenever you could choose your own guns, basically whatever loadout you wanted to. So I think that's really big for the competitive scene, but also I also like the random one. So I think there should be both modes. At least you get to decide on what you want to choose. So anyway, and also I'm about to get ready for a gunfight tournament here, possibly tonight. I don't know. There's qualifiers every Monday, so depending on if I talk to the guy who's holding it before this podcast ends, but yeah, so I'm looking forward to that new update. Don't know when it's going to be, guys. If you guys do know, since this update or the leak has happened, let me know in the comments. Go ahead and drop the date down, because as of right now I don't think anyone knows, but I could be wrong, so go ahead and drop your knowledge down below in the comments. Let's see what else going on. The Madden 20 QCG tournament is this weekend. Guys, if you're in Charlotte and you're good at Madden, or even just enjoy the game, you want to see some competition, meet some great people, Tilt a Kilt in Concord this Sunday. I'm pretty sure this Sunday. I will drop down the information down below in the bio, or at least their QCG's Instagram, to where you can check them out and see when it is. Want to say Sunday though, but don't confirm on me on that. But am I prepared for it? Part of me wants to say yes, but part of me wants to say no. So I want to say I'm probably 80% there. I think by the end of this week, I should be fully prepared for it. The only thing I've been really doing is just playing a lot of different people, and I've been playing well against other people. Now, I will say I've been having a few bump ups on my own end of just making mental mistakes, and if I can just take that stuff out of the game and just which I think I will. During a tournament, I feel like I'm more instant, as long as I don't pick the wrong playbook. I've done that before and lost a tournament because of that. So I'm making sure I'll have the right playbook. Dallas offense, New England defense, baby. That's what's up. No one else runs Dallas offense. Everyone asks why I use that playbook for offense. And to be honest, it's just because it was the team that I used first in the game was Dallas, because that team was broken in the beginning of the game, as in Zeke was just unstoppable. So I used them for a while. I got good with their playbook, and yeah, so that's just how it is now. So now I've just been using them since day one. But yeah, I'm really excited about this tournament. $1,000 to the winner, so no chump change. We're playing for it. I've been doing a lot of Rocket League casting preparations, and talking about that is literally just watching a bunch of competitive Rocket League, and it's unreal on how these guys are preparing, or how are these guys, like, what level they are on Rocket League. And I remember the first time I got Rocket League was on PlayStation 4, when I had a PlayStation 4. I don't have one anymore, for the people who were asking. But I played around with it. It's fun. It's fun to play, but now it's kind of like Fortnite, because when the game first came out, no one was as good as what they are now. They obviously had to practice to get better. So when the game first came out, no one was really good. So it was just basically driving the car, trying to hit it. And it reminded me of the game on Nintendo 64. I want to say it was like a motocross game. And I don't know if you guys remember. I'm sure Justin, Chad, I'm going to give you guys a shout out. Ginger Bailey, J Bunk. You guys had it, I think, and we used to trade games. And that motocross game had the soccer, and you would have to score that big soccer ball in the net using dirt bikes. So that was cool. And Rocket League definitely has that same feeling. Obviously, you can just you can fly and stuff in that one though, so it's a lot more complicated. But yeah, it brought me back memories when I first started playing it, and it's really fun to watch. That's one thing. That's one game that if I sat in front of my parents and just showed them Rocket League, I think they'd get the gist, And you sit down and show them something like Overwatch. I still don't even know what's going on in Overwatch. League of Legends is a hard game to understand. Even Call of Duty on hardpoint, and you're like, why are they going to different places? Why are they not getting in the hill? I'm like, well, there's a designated guy for that. And it's just a lot of different things. But Rocket League is just like score the ball, score it in the goal. Simple as that. But obviously there's more to it in the competitive scene. And it just, when it gets competitive, it's easy, but as you're a watcher, it's just really easy to understand. So that's why I really enjoy watching it. And I thought it was going to be a little bit more complicated on watching, but no, not really. Just got to learn some call outs and what I got to talk about as a caster, and also do some research on the teams, which is a college. We're having a Rocket League college league. Basically everyone come down. It's a tournament, and it's going to be a bunch of colleges there. If you're in the Charlotte area, I'm pretty sure I'm making up dates. I might be right. I think it's May 7th is whenever we're doing that, and it's going to be a huge thing for Charlotte, bringing a bunch of colleges together and watching some Rocket League and casting it. It should be a fun time. Let's see what else I had. Before, I don't want to close out this episode without talking about the guests that's going to be on here. Guys, there's no order of these guests who come on and come on the show. So if I talk to you and I told you you're going to be on it, you're eventually going to be on it. And I'm just going to shout out. I'll name 4 or 5 people right now that's going to be on it here in the next bit. So Bobby, shout out to him. Ty, aka Bobby Lee Swagger. We're gonna have Justin on here. We're gonna have my wife, possibly my dad. I haven't talked to him about it yet. Gil. I know I'm missing a few other people, but anyway, you guys understand. There's gonna be a lot more people on here. Some days like this, I have to just do it solo because I'm crunching for time. So yeah, just understand. You're on a waiting list, and there's no order or anything. It is what it is. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I gotta prepare for this tournament. Possibly be in a gunfight tournament tonight. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to get this thing uploaded and ready before this tournament. So anyways, guys, we'll talk to you in the next episode, which will be episode 6. And I hope you guys like the intro. I'm very excited about it. And we'll see you guys in episode 6. Peace out.